Across the globe, from sprawling farms to dense forests, lives an animal that is both familiar and widely misunderstood. This is the world of the pig. It is a vast world indeed, with a global population numbering almost 800 million individuals. This staggering number speaks to their incredible adaptability and their long, intertwined history with humankind. They are found on every continent except Antarctica, thriving in a remarkable variety of climates and conditions. For many, the pig is simply a source of food, a fixture of agricultural life. Yet, to see them only in this light is to miss the complex and fascinating creature that lies beneath the surface, a being of surprising intelligence and social intricacy. One of the most remarkable aspects of the pig is its intellect. These animals are highly intelligent, often ranked among the more clever species in the animal kingdom, alongside dolphins, elephants, and primates. Their cognitive abilities allow them to solve problems, learn from their experiences, and even respond to training. This intelligence is so pronounced that some people have welcomed pigs into their homes as domestic pets. With proper care and stimulation, they can form strong bonds with their human companions, showcasing a gentle and affectionate nature that defies common stereotypes. They are not merely farm animals, they are sentient beings with a rich inner world. Beyond their intelligence, pigs possess a keen awareness of their surroundings, navigated primarily through their extraordinary sense of smell. While their eyesight is not their strongest feature, they are rather short-sighted. Their noses more than compensate for this limitation. A pig's snout is a powerful tool, capable of detecting scents buried deep underground. This allows them to forage for roots, tubers, and other hidden treasures with remarkable precision. This olfactory prowess is a key to their survival, guiding them to food and helping them understand their environment in ways we can only begin to imagine. It is a world painted not in sights, but in a rich tapestry of smells. Their social structures are equally compelling. In the wild, pigs live in groups called sounders, which are typically composed of females and their young. These groups demonstrate complex social dynamics and cooperative behaviors. They communicate through a wide range of vocalizations, from soft grunts of contentment to loud squeals of alarm. Understanding these interactions reveals a creature that is far from the solitary, simple animal many believe it to be. The pig is a social being, navigating a life of relationships, hierarchies, and communication, a testament to its evolutionary success and its deep-seated survival instincts in a challenging world. One of the most enduring images of a pig is that of it happily rolling in a patch of mud. This behavior has, for centuries, contributed to the mistaken belief that pigs are inherently dirty or unhygienic animals. However, the reality is quite the opposite. Pigs are, by their nature, very clean creatures. When given enough space, they will designate a specific area for their toilet, far away from where they eat and sleep. The rolling in mud or wallowing is not an act of filthiness, but a clever and essential survival strategy. It is a natural form of skin care and temperature regulation, a behavior deeply ingrained in their biology. The primary reason for wallowing is to keep cool. This might seem surprising, but it all comes down to their unique physiology. Pigs have very few functional sweat glands, meaning they cannot perspire effectively to lower their body temperature like humans and many other mammals do. When the sun beats down and the air becomes hot, they are at risk of overheating. The mud acts as a natural sunscreen, protecting their sensitive skin from harmful ultraviolet rays. As the water in the mud evaporates, it creates a powerful cooling effect on their skin, providing welcome relief from the heat. This lack of sweat glands makes the common phrase "sweat like a pig" one of the great ironies of the English language. It is used to describe profuse sweating, yet it is based on a complete biological inaccuracy. A pig simply cannot sweat in the way we understand it. The saying likely originated not from observing pigs sweating, but perhaps from the glistening appearance of their skin when they are wet from wallowing in mud or water. Whatever its origins, the phrase perpetuates a myth about an animal that has developed a far more practical, if messier, solution to the problem of staying cool on a hot day. So, when we see a pig caked in mud, we are not witnessing an unclean animal. We are observing a highly intelligent creature using the resources of its environment to its advantage. The mud is its cooling system, its sunblock, and even a defense against pesky insects and parasites. The layer of dried mud forms a protective barrier on its skin. It is a testament to the adaptability and resourcefulness of the pig, an animal that has perfected the art of staying comfortable in a world that is not always built for its needs. It is a beautiful example of nature's ingenuity. The first few hours of a piglet's life are a frantic and desperate struggle for survival. Born into a large litter, often with a dozen or more siblings, each tiny piglet immediately faces its first and most critical challenge: securing a place at its mother's belly. This is not a gentle or cooperative affair, it is a fierce competition, a hidden war where the prize is life itself. The sow, or mother pig, lies on her side, exposing her rows of teats, and the piglets must jostle, push, and fight their way to a source of milk. This initial battle establishes a crucial hierarchy that will shape their future. Not all teats are created equal. The teats located at the front, closer to the sow's head, are the most valuable territory in this conflict. These anterior teats are known to produce the most milk, and it is often richer and more easily accessible. The piglets that are strong enough and quick enough to claim these prime spots gain a significant advantage. They receive more nourishment, which allows them to grow bigger and stronger than their siblings. These well-fed piglets often become the natural leaders of the litter, their early victory setting them on a path to dominance and a greater chance of survival. This fierce competition for the best feeding positions gives rise to a remarkable phenomenon known as teat fidelity. Once the initial power struggles have subsided, usually within the first few days of life, an order is established. Each piglet claims one specific teat as its own, and it will return to that exact same teat for every single meal. This is not a random process, it is a learned and respected social contract. This fidelity reduces conflict during feeding times, conserving precious energy that would otherwise be wasted on fighting. It creates a stable and predictable system for the entire litter. This concept of teat fidelity is not just theory, it has been observed and confirmed through careful experiments. In one study, a litter of 8 5-day-old piglets was carefully observed and numbered while they were feeding. Each one was attached to its chosen teat. An hour later, when the sow called them for their next meal, the researchers watched with keen interest. The result was astonishing. All 8 piglets, without hesitation, returned to the very same teats they had claimed before. This demonstrates an incredible memory and a rigid adherence to the established order, a testament to the unseen rules that govern their world. The life of a young piglet revolves around a simple, repetitive cycle of sleeping and eating, a rhythm orchestrated entirely by its mother. The signal for mealtime is unmistakable. The sow emits a series of low, rhythmic grunts, a distinct call that cuts through the air and rouses her slumbering litter. This is not just a random sound. It is a specific vocalization that means it is time to eat. Upon hearing this call, the piglets spring into action, their instincts taking over as they scramble towards their mother, ready to resume their positions at the source of life-giving milk. This maternal call is the dinner bell of their tiny world. For these young piglets, feeding is an incredibly frequent event. In their first weeks of life, they will nurse from their mother approximately every hour. This constant supply of nourishment is essential for their rapid growth and development. The sow's milk is rich in fats, proteins, and antibodies, providing everything the piglets need to build strong bodies and robust immune systems. The brief but frequent meals ensure that each piglet gets a regular intake of energy, fueling their transformation from tiny, vulnerable newborns into hardy, independent young pigs in a remarkably short period of time. The established teat order brings a sense of calm and efficiency to these frequent feedings. Once the initial battles are over, and each piglet has claimed its personal teat, the process becomes remarkably peaceful. There's no more pushing or shoving for the best spots. Each piglet knows exactly where to go, guided by memory and the established social hierarchy. They line up, each at their designated place, and feed without conflict. This system of teat fidelity is a beautiful example of natural order, a simple yet effective solution that ensures the entire litter can feed harmoniously and thrive together as a family unit. From their surprising intelligence and clean habits to the fierce but orderly competition for milk pigs, reveal themselves to be far more complex than their simple reputation suggests. They are not merely livestock but are creatures with intricate social lives, clever survival strategies, and a capacity for learning and memory that is truly impressive. Observing the secret life of a piglet from its first fight for a teat to its unwavering loyalty to that spot offers a glimpse into the hidden rules and fascinating behaviors that govern the animal kingdom. They are a reminder that even in the most familiar of animals, there are always new wonders to discover.